For a second, she visibly attempts to engrave the name on her mind so she won't forget. Yoko often arranges the important foreign books in Braille for me. Would you like to tell Sal a little something about the library? Lily's innocent suggestion is met with an expression of abject terror. I. Please, Lily. I can't. I don't know what he could be interested in. This is too much responsibility. How is it any responsibility at all? I don't get, but her objection is so sincere. I don't doubt for a second that she would rather disembowel herself on the spot than tell me where the light novels are. Oh, ew. Okay. But, so there are a lot of books in Braille here. I attempt to save the day by asking the first thing that pops into my head. It seems to work, at least partially. Azuko seems to not exactly relax, but at least look slightly less tense. Well, I think about a third or fourth of Yamako's library is either in Braille or audio. And now you. Makes sense, given all the blind students that be here. If it's only that, how come the library is so big in the first place? Well, we get a lot of new books regularly because the library is adequately endowed. That's probably why. They spend more on books than my salary. And then I have to organize and shelve all of them. It's so troublesome, and they weigh so much. I wish I could quit this job. Oh, this is depressing. Ellipses. A very awkward silence follows this revelation of too much information. I'm gonna go check the aisles. Then, if you don't mind, it's probably best for all of us if she doesn't keep talking to me. Well, meanwhile, Yoko, I would have these books if it's alright with you. My first impression was right. The library is surprisingly big. Ambling down the narrow aisles, I study the spines of the books in random order, occasionally sliding one out to read the blurb, taking it with me if it looks good. A few moments, I have a respectable stack of books in my arms. I guess I'll never be stuck with the choice in here again. Wait. I guess I'll never be stuck for a choice in here. The normality of the library sinks in. Sure, there are huge print and braille books scattered throughout, but it is with what it is a library. It's as if the calm mood from the room I held tea with Lily and snuck with with us in here, unless it was here to begin with. Something about that puts me at ease, just like before. I reach the end of the aisle and find a collection of desks set up for study or personal reading. Going in further, though, I discovered a nice quiet corner at the back. While the rest of the library was has the odd student sitting at the desk, either reading or stealthily sleeping, the back is pretty much deserted. As I glance around, I see someone who I recognize sitting on one of the several beanbags. Oh, the Grudge. Oh, don't mind the snowplow. Anyway. I'm terrible calling her the Grudge. She kind of reminds me, right? It's just dark hair. Anyway. It's the dark-haired girl from my class. The one who snuck out of the classroom earlier. She's reading a book, keeping it close to her face, while making her look like she's reading into it. From the way she was acting today, I had pegged her as more of a delinquent. Really? More than a bookworm. In fact, a mysterious appearance from the class raises all sorts of whys in my head. Intrigue floats slowly, but surely, towards the girl's surface. And before I know it, I'm walking towards the mysterious long-haired girl. I guess there's no harm in introducing myself, as I would with anyone else. She's a lesbian after all. Walking over to another beanbag, I make a seat. Wow. I forged this steel chair and place it right here. I take a seat and lay my books beside it. The girl starts looking scaredly up at me from underneath her fringe. Didn't scare you there, miss. This is the first time I've seen her this close. Underneath her long, dense bangs, I can see that part of her face, at least a third, if not half, is badly scarred. Ooh, okay. My eyes are immediately drawn to the scars, and subconsciously peeking past her hair until they meet her eyes. For a second, I'm shocked and divert my eyes to the book in her hand, before I realize that I was looking away probably make it worse. Yeah. Choices in life. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Oh, yeah, you're very important, aren't you? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The girl certainly doesn't look like it's okay, but I let it slide. So, do you mind if I sit here? She seems... It's okay. I think that's better. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna try to get it down or kind of thing. She seems to be very uncertain whether it's okay or not for me to sit but finally she nods just a little.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's okay, I guess. You seem like an alright dude. Yeah.
Anyway, I take the seat next to her, and she hides herself behind the book. Behind her book. Life of Pi. Never heard of it. Really? Dude, it's on Blu-ray. Go get it. Sorry again for starting you. I'm Sal. She looks up from her book, stalling a little before replying.
I know. We are in the same class.
Yeah.
We are in the same class.
Anyway, her speech is stilted and so quiet that it's barely audible, even in the still library. Somehow I think that my delinquent impression of her was wrong.
Hanako. I'm Hanako.
This I resist the urge to say that's a nice name, just to have something to say, but really it's the only thing that I can think of. I feel like an idiot. Everyone here must be used to being different, so each other, and here I am, being all bothered and fussed about it. That kind of thing. Don't let me interrupt your reading. I'll just check these books, and if you don't mind. She nods a little, and sighs a little, sigh of relief. Ellipsis. So I tried to read the covers and the introductions of the books. I picked up, and she buries her face in her book. Uncomfortable silence consumes us. My eyes still wandering to her direction, I sneak peek at her flowing hair and the scars it's hiding. After a while, I realize she's doing the same. and only pretending to immerse in life pie. Her gaze is not inquisitive as it is, although it darts around like a scared rabbit. When our gaze is finally met, the chain of reaction is unstoppable. Whoop! Yep. She stands up forcefully from the beanbag and takes a breath.
I?
Hold on.
I'm gonna go do something. Wow.
Okay. Without warning, Hanako takes off and runs towards the counter. Her hair-like takeoff catches me so off guard that I don't manage to go after her until she has a good head start. By the time I reach the counter, she is nowhere to be seen. Lily and Yuko are happily chatting away. Hey, did you see or notice a girl run past here?
Maybe. What did she look like?
Long dark hair, kinda shy. She had, well, some scars on her face. You wouldn't be talking about Hanako, would you? Yeah, that's her. I saw her reading and tried to talk to her, but I think I scared